What is up, guys and girls? Hurricane Liz here, and in this video I'm going to go over 2 hidden niches that rarely anyone is talking about, and I think these are going to surprise the heck out of you guys, especially because they're downright insulting. So for some people they can be insulting, for other people they're very much a gag gift. So I'm going to jump into them, and I just wanted to make you aware I got this idea on one of the last top 5 hot KDP niches videos we did, whereas I completely noticed there was an entire disgruntled niche of women, potentially men, who knows who's out there. But we're going to talk about this niche and a whole lot more, so I am super fired up. I hope you're fired up, so let's do this. All right, guys and girls, we are here in my screen share, and to demonstrate these 2 super secret hidden niches, I'm going to use a couple different tools just to show you guys the quick way to be able to do this. If you have access to these tools, and that's terrific. If not, you can still search them by using some of the tactics that I will use in this video. But we're going to start off with talking about the very first niche, which actually I've been aware of for quite some time. You see, this bear on Amazon has always been a hot seller every single Valentine's Day. And so this brings me to the very first niche, which is the insulting your loved one niche, right? So here it is. This bear clearly says, you may be an asshole, but you're my asshole, which what good-blooded American male would not love to get this from his girlfriend, right? Because they've all been called that word by their wife, their girlfriend, their mistress, whoever it is, that their boyfriend in some cases. And what better way to appreciate that significant other than giving him this bear full of love? And what we can see about this bear is, if we take a look at these statistics here, it's not loading them up in Keepa, but I will tell you this, I've seen this guy time in and time out, and right now I'm not logged into my Keepa, and right now I just logged into my Keepa. So let's have a look at what happens with this bear and this magical effect that I'm talking about, where right here green is the sales rank, and we can see that right here the sales rank will go drastically down. Let's look at all 1443 days so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. And every single year that this bear is out, it can go as low as 1,000 in sales rank. It's been as high as 400 in sales rank. In 2019 it was around the 20,000s. It seems to have dropped somewhere in the 45,000s in 2020, and in 2021 we're still yet to see where it's at, but this bear has done tremendously well. So what does that tell me? That tells me that this niche is in high demand. So there is the potential to create POD products, including t-shirts and or even journals for this particular bear. And it doesn't stop there. If we look up, and I searched the very popular keyword on Amazon that was the bear with asshole shirt Valentine's to refine this guy. And this is what else popped up. This is the you're my favorite asshole keychain, which you can see right now has no rank, but I guarantee you that will have a rank. This one here has a 1 million rank right now. And I'm imagining that during Valentine's, this is going to go just as nuts as the bear with the t-shirt. So if you keep scrolling through here and looking at other things, you can see that there's a bunch of t-shirts already that have sales. They're at 4 million and 3 million. And you might say, like, Liz, that's not a lot. That's 3 million. When did you forget how to count? The fact is that these start to trend during Valentine's. So we're nowhere near Valentine's quite yet, but about a month out, they still have some pretty decent amounts. And the bear itself is going to crush it. I'm telling you, I see this bear crush it year in and year out. So again, it doesn't stop with insulting your boyfriend. You can insult your girlfriend. You can insult a lot of people. And remember, in some cases, you will have the bear thrown right back at your face or the journal thrown right back at your face. But in other cases, they're going to take it and they're going to giggle and they're going to laugh and they'll still give you a hug. If it's me, I'm throwing it right back in your face. I might even kick you or do something like that. I might even grab you in a headlock and throw you up over the top of my leg or something, you know? But what you'll notice here is that in general, even this one, this is a journal here. You're my favorite asshole. It's a 5 million in books, which means it's had a sale here or there. It will trend. And you will also notice that they even put funny Valentine's Day gifts on there as one of the keywords to be able to target those. Now, I did go through a bunch of these, and there wasn't that many that had a lot of sales, but then again, these are plain Jane, just black with white font. And right here, my people skills are fine, you're just an asshole. So here's another fantastic one. This one does have some sales, as it's 10 million. And then here's another one, Dad, you're my hero, but Mom still thinks you're an asshole. So this 12 million's got sales. And then finally, there's the you're my favorite asshole, funny novelty gift for Valentine's. These even gives us some keywords. They're kind enough to do that. And that one's at about the 9 million mark. So these products are selling on journals, on other things. And again, they're part of this, one of these 2 secret niches that not a lot of people focus on, but you will get some sales here and there, particularly during Valentine's. And let's face it, people love to give their favorite asshole gifts all year round. So these are pretty much evergreen, even though they won't get as much sales during other times, but during big gifting periods, they certainly will. And I know this was NSFW. I should have said that earlier, but I'm just reading what I see on Amazon, and if Amazon can say it, so can I. I apologize to everybody out there. I do try to keep this a family channel. So let's go on to the second secret niche that I want to talk about. And for this secret niche, we're going to use 3 of my favorite tools. The first is going to be Book Bolt. The second will be Merch Hunter, and then by Merch Informer. And then finally, we're going to use Black Box, which we always use as our time machine. So we're going to use all 3 to explore a couple different keywords. And let me show you what we're talking about. What we are talking about is the anti-niche. So you might be thinking like, Liz, you talking about the anti-itch. What did you get, or what's going on? No, the anti-niche. So if there's a holiday, like say for example, Valentine's Day, we saw on one of the Hot 5 last time around that somebody was calling their ex, well, we won't say the A word, we'll say a jerk off, right? And I will show you the book here after a bit. But let's go ahead and go into first Black Box, and we're going to look back at what sold well in 2020. So I got February 2020, I've got book selected, and I've got a keyword of X because we want to see what's showing up for our exes. So this is like being disgruntled during Valentine's Day. What better way to celebrate Valentine's Day than having a party where you hate your ex, right? That's the case. That's what we saw on the countdown last time. And here was the book that we managed to see, the I Hate My Ex-Husband coloring book, Sweary Midnight Edition, a swear word adult coloring book of 40 funny, relatable breakup insults. And you can see that although it only had $233 in revenue, it did pretty well, right? It did pretty well in just 1 month. Like 233 is nothing to scoff at, especially when it's just stupid mandalas with swear words on it. That's about as easy to produce as a baby on a drunken night. So let's continue to see if there's anything else that pops up. Here is some kind of get your ex back. We obviously don't want to do that. Let's see what else. Summary of the Like It Switch. So I basically put, here's letters to my ex. Letters to my ex. Healing a Broken Heart, Black Line Journal for Recovery from Bad Breakups. So this one doesn't have any sales. I can tell why. None of us want to sit around on Valentine's Day and be total Debbie Downers. But 8 products found for this word X. We can also go ahead and switch into another keyword here. We can put hate and see what pops up, because obviously if you're sitting at home on Valentine's Day, you pretty much hate your ex, right? Especially if you're by yourself. So also brings up another anti-niche, which is Cleaning Sucks, an unsomething your habitat guided journal for less means less stress and home you don't hate. $2,700 in that month for the Cleaning Sucks journal. And here again is the I Hate My Ex-Husband. Let's see if we see anything else that pops up. I Hate You Less notebook hasn't had any sales, but it does Hate Less wife journal, dirty, beautifully lined pages of Valentine's Day anniversary gift ideas. You'll love this book as much as you hate your job. It doesn't have anything on there at all, but again, like I said, a bunch of these won't have anything, but there are a few that do, like the Cleaning Sucks, which I would have never thought to create a journal that says Cleaning Sucks. That's beyond me. And obviously the I Hate My Ex. Now let's try one more word. We can put sucks in here, and we can also use the word anti. So just try and think of it as many words as you would use to describe your ex, which not a lot of them are going to be happy in my opinion, but I guess some of us could have nice exes. Empty Nesting Sucks, $83. Here's a This Is My Cancer Sucks journal, $31. This Cancer Sucks journal, $11.99. So again, this one is Poverty Sucks. This does, I don't know if that's a book or a journal, but either way, it's the most horrible cover I've ever seen in my entire life. This is worse than anything that I've ever seen even a 6-year-old do. So again, don't do a cover like that. This is a perfect lesson of how not to do a cover. So that's it for Black Box. Let's look at what I pulled up with Merch Hunter. I looked at the word anti in the top 500 using Merch Hunter, and you're going to see again a bunch of anti the fact that Biden won, right? That's definitely going to come up here. Let's see what else we can find here. My dog is smarter than the president. That's an anti one. Here's an anti-Trump one. So again, you can find a lot of these anti-niches just by searching that. Here's a Biden, and here's an anti-people, ooh people, and it's got the cat that has a little mask on. Right? They took the time to make that little mask. That almost deserves an A for effort. Biden is not my president. Let's see. Here's one against an anti-Nancy Pelosi. Somebody's name is Mr. Pelosi. And again, it just is a way to be able to, you can come in here and use all of these words to find some anti-t-shirts. Worst president ever. Here's Trump. And you can see a lot of different things that pop up. And I could stay here for days looking at these. he keep the immigrants, deport the racists. So there's a lot of stuff that keeps popping up over here. And again, this is Merch Informer, which I do happen to have a coupon for below. If you guys want to sign up for Merch Informer, they've made a really special deal for you guys. And I will, just to be upfront, I will make a commission off that. So you can click on the link below on that. And then this is another product by the people over at Merch Informer, which you can also use to do this. On this one, I use this products tab and I use the keyword here, X. So again, we're looking for keywords like X, hate, anti, sucks. You can use any kind of word like that to get these ideas for these actual books. And here's a really great one. It says, have a nice life, asshole. Breakup Stress Reliever Adult Coloring Book. There's no better way to say goodbye to your ex than giving him this coloring book, right? And you will clearly see that this made 253 sales in total and has a pretty decent BSR of 66,000. Again, it's potentially flowers or mandalas and then stupid words, which I always talk about. They're the easiest books to make. And they are also selling this book extremely well. So I suppose you could also look up the word asshole, as it seems to be fire in this niche. That's a possibility. You could also use that as a keyword. And then this is Say Goodbye to Crazy. That one looks like just a book. And then here again is that book that we noticed the last time we saw, which has a total estimated amount of 99 sales. This is the one that we saw in our countdown. This is what sparked the idea for me. And this is what reminded me about the asshole bear. So I certainly think we probably should have some kind of curse word counter below, but literally, people, I'm just reading this off the screen and telling you about the products that are available on Amazon. So again, I apologize for anybody watching this who's like, Jesus, you really went off your rocker this time, Liz. That's not the case. I'm just reading straight off of Amazon. Here's another one. Here is the Crazy Ex-Girlfriend Trivia Crossword Word Search Activity Puzzle TV Series Cast and Characters Edition. So here's the beautiful thing about this one, why I think this one is fantastic. Not only did they name it after their ex, so again, this is a perfect gift to give somebody for Valentine's Day who had a crazy ex. They would certainly appreciate this a lot more than the day they broke up with that ex. But they also made it a potential branded book series by doing it as the TV series Cast and Characters Edition, which I have no idea what that means. I would actually have to buy the book to be able to see what that means. But I'm not even certain what to think, right? I'm not even certain what to think. I think I'm going to click into it. But I can tell you this much. They've had 84 sales in total. Let's just make sure there's no other one. And then we're going to click into that one and see what in the hell it's actually all about and what this Cast and Characters Edition is. Let's see if we can see the first pages. So let's have a peek and see what is going on in here. Here's an interesting thing. They have their website on there like a lead magnet, as I've talked about in the previous videos on how to get people into your funnel and get them off of Amazon. And they offer coffee mug, shirts, hoodies, jewelries, and books. So again, specialty items as well. It's kind of interesting, but here's the list of cast and characters. And I think I can't even tell if these are real people. I don't recognize any of the names. So not 100% certain. Don't even know what to say about this with a name like Dancer, Rebecca's client, Connie's client. Not 100% certain, but somebody seems to be buying this book, and it could just be a gag gift, or maybe I'm missing something. You guys let me know what you think, but it does have 2 poor ratings, so let's just peek at those and see what it is. This book has no crossword puzzles. There are clues, just a list of answers, almost like a fill-in-the-blank. Really bizarre activity book. That's kind of what I thought, and that's what I was saying. I don't even understand what these people are, but again, very interesting to say the least. And once again, I found that through BookBolt, which you can use to find these. And BookBolt, I will also have a coupon below, which again, I do get an affiliate commission if you click below on that. But I do recommend BookBolt to everybody out there that is doing KDP. If you don't already have it, you should, as it will give you an immense amount of ideas, as it does me on a day-to-day basis. And this is how I found some of these, especially that Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, which I'm just shocked at. So again, those are the 2 niches that not a lot of people talk about. One is kind of like the jerk off niche, which is you insult your loved ones, and the other one is the anti niche, or you hate your ex niche. It's almost like 3 niches, but I'm just going to classify them as 2, but you guys got the gist of it. And you also learned about the 3 different tools: Helium 10, Merch Hunter, and BookBolt, which links are below for all those 3, which you can use to uncover them yourselves. There is an endless amount of them. I just kind of used the first 4 words that came to my mind when I was thinking about exes. So if you guys have questions and or comments, post them below. I always personally answer them, and I'll see you in the next video.